Hey, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're discussing. Well, this video is a little bit of a shorter video, but this is where this is personally like one of my favorite things in the Bible in 1 Corinthians 18, and see if you guys can put it kind of together in your mind as I read. This is where Paul is writing to the Corinthian church, and the title for this section right here is Christ, the wisdom and power of God. All right, I'm start from 18. For the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved is power of is the power of God. So I'm gonna stop right there, and right there, like that's the whole thing I'm gonna read right now. That itself is so strong and powerful. Paul is saying the cross itself, because back in the day, Rome used the cross as an execution device. It was torture, and it wasn't meant like the way we see the cross now. Like nowadays, is like we see it as like salvation and life and peace. But what the cross meant back there, it was death. It was punishment. It was execution. It was bloody. It was horrible. And the people who were on the cross weren't good people. They were robbers. They were thieves. They were Paul saying, the foolishness of the cross. For the message of the cross is foolishness. So like the people who were on the cross, they were mocked. Like people didn't like the people on the cross because they were bad people. So it was like fool. Like he's saying like the people who were on the cross, right? They were foolish, right? To those who are going to perish. He's saying, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little, my brain's like going all over. Just bear with me here, guys. Paul's saying, the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing. So the people who are outside of Christ, they don't see the cross the way we see it, the way the people of God see it. Because people of God, they see it as like life and love and kindness, the mercy of God. But other people may think of it like maybe mocking Jesus. Some people may be mocking Jesus and they don't even realize it. But he's saying, but to us who are being saved, people who are saved, who have the life of Jesus, it is power of God. It's power for God. And it goes on to verse 19, but it's crazy. What Paul's saying there is like, it's crazy how a symbol of death and torture and execution and blood and death and sorry for me, I'm repeating words right now, but yeah, it's crazy how a symbol, the cross, how that's what the cross was meant for. It's crazy how for certain people it's just that. It's just torture and it's nothing. It's just mockery. But to other people who are in Christ is in them, that this symbol of torture, the cross, it means power to us. It's the power and the mercy and the love and the salvation, and that's what it is. That's for the people of God. It's crazy how a symbol of death turns into a symbol of salvation. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, the cross is it's an execution device, and that's how some people see it. But to us, it's power. It's not. We don't see torture on the cross. We don't see a thief on the cross. We see our God on the cross. We see Jesus Christ on the cross. We see the power of God. We see the mercy of God. We see the love of God. Yes, we see his blood. Because at the end of the day, yes, the cross, it was bloody. It was bloody. But it wasn't foolish. Like the cross wasn't for nothing. It wasn't just for Jesus to die on. It was for Jesus to take our sins upon. Like, you remember the Romans? They were they perfected torture. They perfected it. They had so many torture devices, and the cross was one of them. The cross is just one of their devices for just torture and death and mockery. So it's crazy how a symbol like the cross can turn from that foolishness into power and strength and love and kindness.